Hey, what's up everyone, Nick here with my review for Supergirl Season 2, Episode 9, Supergirl Lives. Now this is the episode that Kevin Smith, of course, directed, and it also guest stars Harley Quinn Smith in a very large role for some odd reason. I guess, that's nepotism for you, but just right off the bat, I want to say I did not like this episode at all. I really did not like this episode one bit, and I'm going to tell you why. This is also going to be a spoiler review, so if you guys have not seen the episode, I don't recommend watching the episode. I recommend, if you want to know what happens in the episode, go watch it and then come back to my review. But essentially the gist of the plot here is that there are kids going missing, and Kara is moved by the story of a mother whose daughter went missing, and they're trying to figure out what's going on there. And she takes Mon-El, and they go through this portal, and they end up on a slaver's moon where aliens are being pretty much sold slaves. It's kind of like alien trafficking, I guess you could say. And who's behind it? It's Roulette. And it turns out that this planet has a twist. It's under a red sun, so Kara and Mon-El don't have any powers or that sort of thing. So, that's pretty much the episode. That's the plot. The reason I did not like this episode is because it wasn't engaging to me. It was very flat, and I didn't really like the sort of circumstance they were in. It wasn't that interesting. It felt like a lot of stuff happened too conveniently as well, and I thought it was kind of poorly directed too, which is odd because, Kevin Smith, but he did a good job with the Flash episodes. In my opinion, I think that he did a pretty good job with the Killer Frost one, and then, of course, the Runaway Dinosaur, but I felt this one was very weak. It was almost like shockingly weak how they approved the script, because it's such like a by-the-numbers script that, like, so generic and everything. I guess the only cool thing about it is that they go to an alien planet, but I mean, who cares even? It's just like such a fake-looking set and green screen that they're on. It's almost laughably bad, but, the one cool thing that I would say about this episode is that Wynn's character arc was cool. Like, they actually gave him some room to grow as a character and actually not be like afraid to fight anyone and get into like a physical confrontation. That was cool because they set this whole thing up in the beginning of the episode where he's helping Guardian and something goes wrong and Wynn almost dies and he's like all afraid and traumatized by that, but then he has like this redemption later on. So that was cool. Like, I really enjoyed that, and Jimmy, his little cameo as Guardian was kind of cool, but apart from that, there was nothing to bite on this episode. I almost felt myself like getting up and walking around and kind of looking at my phone and stuff. There was just like nothing that drew me into this one. It was actually surprising because of how good the previous one was with Cyborg Superman that led into the whole crossover thing. I thought that was a really strong episode, and then you get to this one and it's like, wow, this is your mid-season premiere? Like, it was really bad. I don't have anything else to say really. Also, I found it very cringeworthy that Kevin Smith's daughter was kind of like the whole focal point of the episode, that Kara was going after to save her from this alien planet, because this isn't trying to attack or anything. I just don't think that Harley Quinn Smith is a good actress, and she was basically the whole star of the episode. Also, I want to touch on the whole like Maggie Sawyer and Alex romance thing that they're going on with. It's cool that they did it, but it's kind of a little bit getting annoying because it's also becoming a big part of the episodes, like their whole relationship drama, and I guess that's a CW mandate, but I would much prefer if they had kept that in the back burner rather than having it be the focus of like 3 or 4 scenes in the entire episode. But overall, I'm gonna probably give this episode honestly like a 5 out of 10, maybe even like a 4.5. I mean, 5 is being generous just because I did like certain aspects of the episode, but yeah, it was just kind of a hot mess to me. But anyways, if you guys actually like the episode, don't take this personally or anything. I mean, this is just my opinion on the show. Obviously, this is my review of it, and I'm sure that there were people that liked the episode. I saw some people actually that I know that were talking about it, and they're like, yeah, this is a cool episode. I like the whole off-world thing, and that's fine. That's great that you guys enjoyed it. I'm glad you guys did. I just wish that there were certain things in there that were cool to me, that appealed to me, and had me hooked into the storyline. So anyways, leave your thoughts down in the comment section below, and be sure to subscribe because we do cover all of the latest CW shows, news, and reviews for the DC TV stuff. My name is Nick, and I'll catch you guys next week.